This is Tom Duty, middle-aged American living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty in a Google search for my site. Anthony Bourdain, celebrity chef, found dead at 61. It's Friday. "8:20 a.m. This posted 16 minutes ago. I'm on the Eastern time zone of the United States. I don't know when this was announced, but it's obviously fresh. U.S. celebrity chef and television personality Anthony Bourdain has been found dead in his hotel room at 61. A suspected suicide, CNN reports. Bourdain was in Strasbourg, France, working on a shoot for his series, Parts Unknown, on CNN. It is with extraordinary sadness we can confirm the death of our friend and colleague, Anthony Bourdain. The cable network said in a statement on Friday, Bourdain was a best-selling food, fiction, and nonfiction author. Former President Barack Obama sits for a meal with Anthony Bourdain at a restaurant in Hanoi, Vietnam, May 2016. Readers note, former President Obama, because that's what he is now, but at the time of this, he was the president. CNN's statement continued. He loved a great adventure, new friends, fine food and drink, remarkable stories of the world, and it made him a unique storyteller. His talents never cease to amaze me. We will miss him very much. Our thoughts and prayers are with his daughter and family at this incredibly difficult time. He shot to fame in 2000 with a best-selling book, Kitchen Confidentials, Adventures in the Culinary Underbelly, a behind-the-scene expose on the world of haute cuisine. In the book, he wrote candidly about his abuse of drugs, including cocaine and heroin. Anthony Bourdain was romantically linked with Italian actress Asia Argento. His first TV show was A Cook's Tour on the Food Network. 3 years later, he joined the Travel Channel with Anthony Bourdain. No reservations, picking up 2 Emmy Awards. He moved to CNN in 2013 with a new travel and food, Parts Unknown, which is in its 11th season. He was married twice. Firstly, to his high school sweetheart, Nancy Putkoski. In 1985, they were divorced 20 years later. 2 years later, he married mixed martial artist Ottavia Busia, and they had a daughter, Ariane, born in 2007. He blamed the split partly on his constant travel for work. Last year, he was romantically linked with Italian actress Asia Argento. Reader's note, I frequently refer to Anthony Bourdain, and when people don't know him, I most commonly try to, he's a celebrity chef. Then in a, flash conversation, I try to differentiate him from all the others. And the one that I think I refer to the most is when he motored up the Amazon River, and it was just a brutal trip in terms of difficult for one person to make who's an adventurous, more difficult for a celebrity to make who's not an adventurous, and he is an adventurous in many ways, but I mean he's not a mountain climber. So this was a brutal trip, demanding. And now you add a camera crew. The difficulty of getting this story was level 10. And the scars showed about it. He talked about, broken cameras and minor injuries of he and his staff. It just was a striking show. The end of this reader's note is that, to me, that is, just in a second, impulsively, that's the episode I refer to differentiate Anthony Bourdain from this celebrity chef title that I think instantly communicates something very different than what people might think of when they hear celebrity chef. I try to balance it with the kind of person he was. He's also was a gifted writer. It's a very, very sad moment, and I received this news here just after saying ciao to my wife. We were both fans of Anthony, and I'm alone at the moment, struck by this sad news. This has been Tom Duty, middle-aged American living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty in a Google search for my site. Thank you for listening. Have a good day, good evening, or restful night's sleep. Ciao, and ciao, Anthony. Tony, I think his friends called him Tony. Ciao, Tony.